this is this? Never mind. This is not what I wanted. Yeah, so I think we'll have a lot. So I'm wondering on how I'm supposed to go from. No, use it. $7:30. Still have time to work out. Stretch maybe.
Feel confident about weight loss with compounded semaglutide injections made with the same active ingredient as Ozempic.
4.5 points out of 5 with my lone draw. Here I've got the bash show with the knight, the double stack, just keep it simple, stupid. So I play knight c3 here, developing the.
Wow, latte art in this is gonna be good. This mirror is still dirty. I don't know if it's in there yet. Maybe it's wash it out though. I'm not using the whole thing. Association or something. Too long. Seriously? Uh-huh. But I did more than a tablespoon for the recipe. But then, do you really want to waste a lemon? Just put it in the fridge. I don't. He's gonna have 0 when Hytopia goes to 0.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Honestly.
But he does tonight. Then the user, all this is doing is it's just routing.
I have no more work. I'm just kidding.
Chassis built. They're both made out of ABS. Bye. Oh, man, help me. Okay, first off, and the most important.
My hair's a mess. Oh well. You and I in a troubled silence, fall in love, fall in love. Okay. Oh my god, I don't even.
For the SaaS level. The consumer who wants to run in the right in, I think that's pretty cool because if I invest into this market, that was I haven't really been thinking about sound check in that sense, but like if the state in the
I'm about
US
to order it.
around. We're gonna try to race.
Come to the event. This was a misplay, I would say, by Hikaru. It almost felt like Hikaru never even got out of the gate in this game. You know.
How is that even possible? Oh, this is not gonna work.
अब क्या करना है इसको हमने सेपरेट कर लेना
Directed to add localhost invitation as an allowed redirect.
I low-key need your help. Yo, having one person do the entire user thing.
You know what? Not feeling good.
Alright, everybody's been talking shit, saying that I need to hop on filter, so. For real, dude. Yeah, that shit hurt because it's V0s out of Bull Creek. Like, I'm like a V6, V7 climber.
It's just the week right now. Next year, I should have my offer, and I should be interviewing and. Forget about 2 step, 1 another 3 step. You keep going.